you love me. Ooh, wait. Girl, I know you love me. I just love hearing you tell me you love me.
Hey family, it's your girl Zarinah Elizabeth. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is, I think, my first chit chat or sit down video of the new year, and so I wanted to come on quickly and just kind of go over with you what I'm looking to do with the channel. So I took off that first full week of the month because I really wanted to kind of sit down and figure out where I wanted this channel to go. Last year was my first year back on YouTube. I had taken basically all of 2023 off. I think I put like a video up in January, and then I came back right around Vlogmas time. And so last year was my first full year on YouTube, and I think we did well in regards to growth and things like that. I think we definitely could have gone better, but you know what, last year was about, you know, just getting back on, getting disciplined, being consistent, pacing myself, growing as a YouTube creator, and just like putting my life back out there. If you guys remember, when I first came back on, I talked about how I stepped away from YouTube. I went over to TikTok and I grew my space there, but I was more so talking about like business type things. I wasn't talking about my personal life, and so I do prefer long form content, and so I did kind of give up TikTok, even with the 70+K following I had on TikTok, or I have on TikTok. I couldn't be consistent with that because I prefer YouTube, I prefer long form, and I prefer my audience and my subscribers and my community that we built here. On here, I can be myself, I can be vulnerable, I can, you know, share my life with you guys, and this really is like a documentary or a online diary, and something that, you know, my kids can look back on when I'm not here anymore. They can look back and see my life in living color, you know, with them, without them. They can, you know, see how I thought, how I process things, my day to day. You know, Janae will be able to relive a lot of these moments and be like, oh, I remember when we did that. And even Sincere, even though he doesn't live here and he's not in a lot of my videos, the ones that he's there for, or just him remembering back to, you know, us having conversations and things like that, you know, he'll be able to remember times in life with me as I am now, instead of having to fully rely on his memory, and same for Janae. So with that being said, I just didn't know exactly how to grow this, because even though this was started out as a diary for me and started out as a grieving tool for me, my community has grown, and I don't talk so much about my grief because I feel like God has supernaturally delivered me from that. Sometimes God restores you speedily, and I feel like in regards to my grief journey, I've been restored speedily, and I think that has a lot to do with just my relationship with God, my understanding of God and death, and just my situation in general. And so because of that, I don't really talk about grief. What I do show and share with you is my faith, which is me being a follower of Christ. I share with you motherhood. You guys get to see my day-to-day life as a single mom to my daughter, and also get to see me being a grandma with Carter mostly. And then just lifestyle, just my day-to-day life, me being, you know, with my friends, and just how I do life. And so that is definitely going to continue. I have been thinking about like how I'm going to further show you my day-to-day life, specific components, you know, as far as motherhood and how I do life with Janae, and being a single mom, and how I organize and structure my life as a single mom to a busy 8-year-old, and me being busy in the things that I do as far as work and the entrepreneurial things that I do in YouTube. Also, my Christian life, I want to open that up to you, as well as far as devotionals and maybe certain chit chats, or how does my life look as a young widow, single out here in these streets? What does that look like for me? What am I thinking as far as getting back out there or wanting to be pursued? What am I thinking in regards to that? Also, I didn't even mention fitness. That was a big part of my channel and still will be, because I'm still on the journey to 120. And I put 120 because at one point that was what I weighed, and at that point in my life that was my perfect weight. Do I want to get back there? I don't know, because it just really depends on what I look like. So whenever I get to what I ideally want to look like is where I'll stop. But the name of the series is called Road to 120, and I'm still on that. So we'll definitely be doing more of that because I need to get back disciplined. I want to show you what that looks like after having 2 C-sections, one being late in life, after having a very busy life and not really having as much time as I would like to focus on myself. So what does that look like? How am I eating? How am I living? How am I incorporating activity and workouts in my life? So I'm going to segment those different kinds of things and show you those things. And that's what my channel is going to be looking like moving forward. So I am going to continue with the type of content that you're used to seeing me. However, it's going to be, I guess, more structured, in the way that I present. Usually I'm doing a weekly vlog and you're just getting a little bit of everything that I do throughout the week. But moving forward, they're going to be more, I guess, content centered. So whatever I want to show you for that video is what that weekly vlog is going to look like. If I want to focus on my devotional and how I do devotionals, that's what that vlog is going to be about, rather than just you having a few seconds of my entire week. It'll be content focused. So that's what my channel is going to look like, you guys. I hope this sounds good to you. As I posted on my wall, if you haven't seen it, I did share on my wall that a lot of you have shared that you want to see more devotionals, teachings, just Christian-centered content. And I will, as I mentioned, be doing that still here. However, I am going to create a new channel devoted to lessons and Bible studies and things like that. And I will be launching that channel very shortly. And once I do, I'll go ahead and share it over here and let you guys know. So I will be looking to create a channel specifically for those things, because I don't want to confuse the algorithm over here too much. I'm already going to be doing quite a few things on this channel. However, those specific things like Bible studies and devotionals and maybe some of the chit chats and things that we talk about, I'll be putting over on that channel. So once I have that channel all situated and set up, I'll share it with you guys, and I hope you guys join me over there. But I look forward to growing with you guys and sharing more content with you guys. I hope you like what the setup is going to be. If you have any suggestions on what you want me to share on this channel and or on the new channel, drop it for me in the comment box below. I love to see your comments. I love to see your suggestions. I love to hear from you guys. This is our community, so I definitely want to hear from you as far as what you want to see more of on this channel. I'm going to pray on it, and whatever he wants me to do with this channel is what it's going to be. So I did just want to come on here quickly and share with you what our agenda is for 2025. As far as my word for the year, I feel like I have 2 words. It's going to be intentionality. I want to be intentional with everything that I do. And reconciliation. And reconciliation is because I think that God is reconciling the world. I think that God is, if you just look at everything that's going on in the world, he is putting things into position for his return. And so I think we all, his children, are going to be reconciled back to him. Our lives are going to be reconciled back to him. There's going to be a lot of reconciliation, I believe, in the year of 2025. And so those are my 2 words for the year, you guys. So if you have a word, or there's something that you feel like you're going to be fixated on for the 2025 year, drop it for me in the comment box below. But that brings us to the end of our video today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy what I'm planning to do for you guys in this upcoming year on YouTube. I'm planning to grow and just see where God takes us. So if you've made it to this point in the video, drop some praise hand emojis in the comments for me. Make sure you like this video. Share me out to somebody else who you think needs to subscribe that hasn't already subscribed yet, would like content like this, is trying to get on a spiritual journey and wants to know what it looks like in real time, how to walk out your salvation without being maybe the stereotypical thing that you think in your head when you think a Christian, or someone who follows Christ, or someone who is trying to live a better life. So I thank you all. I'm not going to ramble any further. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope that you're having a great 2025 so far, and I pray that it only gets better. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Pack the bags in a visa. I'm your man, let me lead you, baby. You got God.